Hi, welcome to our marketing presentation. We are Oats So Small. My name's Nathan.
I'm Bailey.
I'm Tash.
I'm Olin.
And I'm Abdulrazak.
So Quakers was first registered in 1877 on the belief that everyone should have access to nutrition. They're known for their good quality, honest value, and maintaining a good foothold in the cereals industry. So according to a FAME report, Quakers' net income went down by 4% in the previous year, showing that they need to improve their recipes, their competitiveness, and their positioning in the market. In order to challenge competitors in the convenience market, they looked at reports such as Mintel showing that breakfast habits are more fragmented nowadays, and so because of this, people have a more busy lifestyle, and there's a demand for more convenient breakfast materials.
Cadbury background. Cadbury founded in 1824 in Birmingham, England by John Cadbury, who started by selling tea, coffee and drinking chocolate in Wall Street, Birmingham. And then in 1831 moved to production of variety of cacao and drinking chocolates. The company formerly called Cadbury in 1919, and Cadbury switched it in 1969. It's a British international confectionery company owned by Mondelez International, known as a Kraft, since 2010. It is the second largest confectionery company in the world after the popular chocolate company Mars.
Now on to Quaker personal analysis. On the political side, Brexit is a major factor that could have an impact on the business, for example the trade. They impose tariffs on goods and services that are up to 5%. If the EU imposes the quotas, it limits the amount of goods and services that can be sold in Europe. Also, without a thriving export sector, Quaker Oats can't attract foreign investments. On the economic side, the population aged from 18 to 34 say that the definition of snacks are changed over the year. 39% of consumption and 57% of the overall population. The demand for naturalness and functionality is increasing, creating a new market. A drop of 9.7% in 2012 in sales of breakfast cereals impacted the increasing competition on the snack and cereal market, leading to rapidly changing preferences of the consumers. For the social-cultural, veganism is on the rise, as it was named the top consumer trend in 2018. More people are eating healthier. The demand for healthy choices of goods has grown by 94% from 2017 compared to 2016. People are looking for a portable wellness and nutrition, and the consumers want organic products with reduced to no level of chemicals. Due to the UK population becoming older, products with less sugar and sugar alternatives like honey are preferred. The rise of the e-commerce, an increase in the cost of R&D, and the innovations, for example, the use of AGV, automated guided vehicles, technologies in the factories to take into account. On the environmental side, there's a growing need for a snack that gives back, meaning that consumers want companies to invest their money back into the environment or environmental projects. The pesticide issues are to be taken into account, and less packaging or waste are preferred to should be for the use of paper packaging as an alternative. Also, recycled cardboards and paper could lead to health issues, toxic minerals oil that can be absorbed by foods. On the legal side, fair trade ensures the safety of farmer incomes and must comply with the European law of food and safety.
Buyers' bargaining power. Also developed the whole analysis in order to determine significant external factors that can influence firms. So when we're looking at bargaining power, we noticed that Quaker Oats need to see consumers as their top priority. This is because consumers can easily change who they buy with. For example, they could go to an alternative such as Nature Valley. So they have a strong influence over Quaker Oats. They also have extensive information that they can gain, whether it's from the website or from the packaging itself to make their choice. So we need to ensure that Quaker Oats highly put customer satisfaction. And then in terms of threat of supplier, so Quaker has to maintain profitable relationships with many suppliers. However, there are a high number of suppliers, which means there's increasing opportunities or options even for Quaker Oats in acquiring raw materials. This reduces the overall power of the supplier itself. Also, because of low forward integration, this limits the supplier's control over Quaker Oats and the PepsiCo supply chain. If we look at threat of substitutes, products can easily be substituted based on consumer preferences. So they can go to other brands such as Nature Valley and or Kellogg's as well, which are sold at lower prices. This means that Quaker Oats need to ensure that they remain an affordable product to the consumers. And then threat of new entrants. New entrants threaten Quaker Oats' profitability in that consumers can shift to other products and other brands, but because of brand loyalty, Quaker Oats has a certain level of protection. Also, a high cost of brand development means that certain firms aren't able to enter into the market, which means that Quaker Oats still has a strong brand in the industry.
For the Quaker SWOT analysis, the strength of Quaker Oats are in between others, the strong legacy and the brand loyalty that they've been doing business since 1877. Their extensive distribution channels and the fact that they enjoy a major market share in cereals and snacks. They also innovate their innovative oatmeal to reduce cholesterol, and they are the first company to trademark breakfast cereals. Their wide portfolio, including oats, oatmeal, cereal, and snacks, and their excellent branding and advertising through campaigns make it the most trusted brand in the UK. Their weaknesses: they have similar products offered by other companies, hence the high brand switching. They have a limited market share due to intense competition and higher prices than competition. For the opportunities, they can have an international expansion, the increase in health-conscious consumers that prioritize healthier products over fast food, the on-the-go and organic cereals that are a rising trend in the market, the use of the money monetization model, that is, for example, Mondelez that works with companies like BuzzFeed and mobile game Suit with the Oreo Twist League dunk game. They also have the opportunity for a new packaging with lighter ecological materials that could be developed. For the threats, the GMO regulations in the developed markets, the competition from other major players like Kellogg's, Mondelez, and General Mills, the competitors that possess a lot of products in their portfolio, including convenience foods such as snacks, waffles, pastries, cookies, and crackers. They also have a drop of 9.7% in the 2012 sales of the breakfast cereals and the presence of substitute products like smoothies and chai puddings.
So the first part of the Cadbury's pestle analysis is looking at the political factors. So due to Brexit, companies within the UK now face higher import costs from raw materials, causing their production costs to increase. However, export costs also fall, meaning that the UK can become internationally competitive. The next factor is economical. So there's a sugar tax already, which has been implied on drinks at 10%. However, it has not yet hit the sugary food market, but it is likely to do so in the future, thus causing the product cost to increase and put consumers off. However, the UK has also grown 0.2% in the fourth quarter of 2018, demonstrating that there is a growing economy and an increasing consumer confidence when it comes to spending money. Socio-cultural factors, healthy lifestyle is a trend that has been on the rise. People are scared of illnesses such as obesity and so have become focused on doing things such as eating better to help conquer this. Technology. In regards to technology, there is a new method in the production process known as pigging. This method allows companies to recover 99.5% of the production from the process pipelines. This therefore means that the businesses that use this method will become more efficient and also save money on waste costs. Environmentals. In recent times, global warming has alarmingly increased by a significant amount. During the production process, a lot of pollution is emitted, contributing to the global warming, and so firms have to try and produce as little emission as possible. Furthermore, in certain areas where cocoa is harvested, it can be considered deforestation, which further contributes towards global warming. Finally, in regards to legal, fair trade is a scheme that is run to ensure that the farmers producing the cocoa do not get exploited by the powerful brands by underpaying them. And so when dealing with cocoa, firms have to pay the farmers a fair price. As well as this, firms in the food market need to comply with the European laws on food and safety, as if they do not, there can be serious repercussions. Finally, VAT has increased from 17.5% to 20%. This means that consumers may be less incentivised to buy the goods as the price has increased.
Cadbury's pours five forces, so the threat of buyers' bargaining power. As one of the largest confectionery producers in the world, Cadbury's has obtained a high buyer power with customers in the billions in each corner of the world. However, customer loyalty might be deterred due to a change in a recipe and competitors copying products and selling them for lower prices. Cadbury's buyer power is represented by their volume of sales and establishes that the Cadbury's brand is so strong that it can survive against the many competitors, big and small. So in terms of threat of supplier power, Cadbury's have a large amount of suppliers at their disposal, in turn making the supplier power low. In this case, Cadbury depends heavily on the agricultural business supply chain and uses high power over suppliers to get the best prices on the best quality ingredients. Another unique selling point, a barrier to entry into the confectionery market. Technological development. With patents on machinery, recipes and design, Cadbury's do a lot to prevent competitors stealing their iconic products. However, the level of threat of substitute is still moderate, with well-known supermarkets who can copy Cadbury's chocolate and sell them in their own brand and packaging at marginally lower prices. More recently, Cadbury's defended their right to be the only chocolate bar with purple packaging when Nestle, a main competitor, tried to use it when marketing their own products. With competitive rivalry, the level is very high due to competitors having similar product lines and target markets, as well as being sold in the same shops. The rivalry between Cadbury's competitors, Nestle, Mars, Ferrero Rocher, will always be high, each trying to create the next big product idea, continuously innovating to compete with one another. And finally, the threat of new entrants. Cadbury's and their fellow competitors, such as Nestle, are already established in the market with strong supplier and customer relations, making the threat of new entrants low. Cadbury's SWOT analysis with strengths, their strong and stable manufacturing process. They've been around for a while. They have connections throughout the process. They have a diverse product range, strong ethical approach, which is reinforced the brand being caring and socially responsible. The Cadbury's purple adverts subconsciously relate the colour to their crazy adverts and their product lines, creating a talking point. Their weaknesses, there's the sugar is expensive, may fray the Cadbury's brand image if the venture fails, or is too outlandish from their traditional form of business in the confectionery market. They're owned by the Mondelez Group, which may make entering new markets difficult, as they may already have established businesses operating in them. Changing the recipe is risky, and the sugar tax, as covered earlier, is increasing and will incur additional costs. So opportunities. The American market has opened after being acquired by Mondelez. Their production can be moved to countries with lower labour costs. Mondelez have economies of scale and a change of image to more healthy, fighting obesity, but not kind of cutting chocolate out completely. With threats, Cadbury's are British. Their British image may be ruined by the acquisition of Mondelez. The threat of increased costs such as fuel, transport, packaging and sugar across the world will impact profit margins. And the demand for Cadbury's products may also be impacted by the increased concerns regarding obesity.
So why we co-branded? So we've teamed up with Cadbury's to create for you Oats So Small, which is a bag full of delicious bite-sized chewies. The nutritional facts can be seen there. So we chose to co-brand these two companies together to help fight two battles. The first being time. In a survey conducted by Total Jobs, 68% of the participants claimed that they had too much work and not enough time. By creating these bite-sized snacks, it means that people living these busy lives are still able to gain a source of energy. The second battle being fought is health. Our product is low in fat and also served in small portions, allowing the consumer to ration how much is being eaten. In the UK alone, there was an increase in 18% of obesity in 2016 to 2017. These are concerning figures, and hopefully through the use of our product we can help combat them.
STP. So segmentation is used in business sectors to manage diverse customer needs, and so we've segmented the market based on a multivariable strategy to enable a fully integrated marketing approach. Looking at the demographic variables, we've segmented based on mixed genders, aged between 16 and 65, because Mintel research shows that between 16 to 45-year-olds are core snackers, and additionally 74% of 60-year-olds also eat sweet snacks. We've also segmented based on middle class, who have an average income and have an occupation of working in companies, as well as focusing also on students. Looking at the geographic variables, we're focusing on urban areas, so inner city living, because this is where most people, where most consumers eat breakfast less. It's 58% of people snack whilst they're at work, so focusing on urban areas is a good target. Looking at the psychographic variables, we're focusing on consumers with working lifestyle that want to have a balanced snack and also want it to be tasty, and also for those who are more motivated to choose an alternative breakfast snack that is still healthier and still convenient to them. Looking at the behaviouristic variables finally, so we're focusing on those who want to achieve a healthy and tasty lifestyle. This is because 69% of consumers think about the nutritional benefits of a snack, so such as the level of fibre and the level of energy that a snack can give. So we're segmenting based on benefit expectation in the form of being high in nutrients and the fact that it's available and still delicious because of the chocolate flavour that all consumers will know and love. So targeting. We've taken a concentrated strategic approach. Other brands have demonstrated a wide breadth of appeal to our target market. So this could also allow Cadbury's to have a foothold into the breakfast snack market, which is currently valued at $37.44 billion. In terms of positioning, we're positioning Oats Small as an anytime nutritional snack. So with taste, health and convenience. We want to establish it we want to establish the brand identity as something that's based on healthiness and flavour, which we use the perceptual map to come to this, showing that customers like something that's both good in nutrition, but they still want to make sure that it still has good tasting. So with the Oats So Small, we're making sure that it has good high form of nutritional content in terms of high levels of fibres, and by adding the Cadbury's to it, it provides an extra 240 calories of energy. And 64% of people who snack, according to Mintel, say that they want a product that is able to provide good energy levels for them throughout the day. In addition to this, taste is also important to consumers, as 63% of them found that it was vital for their product. So we're promoting Oats So Small as a product that tastes good, that looks good and does good to the consumers.
Branding. Our brand name is Oats So Small, and the company uses a cross-branding strategy to integrate the two different brands to form one unique product. For instance, the name Oats So Small was derived from Cadbury and Quaker Oats. The brand image is the new brand Oats So Small sparks the significant impression from the consumer perspective. The aspect that it's because the brand conveys that exactly the same message that customers want to hear by making the combination of two products seems like a natural fit. Brand identity. The company uses the tagline "Taste as it feels" to appeal to its various market and segment. Fundamentally, the tagline helps to well as promote consistency. The co-branding, according to Cadbury marketing director, combining the two products makes Cadbury and Quaker Oats necessary for the retailers to increase sales. And the co-branding strategy also offers the opportunity for the two brands to capitalize on the phenomenal reputation that each brand.
The marketing mix for Oats So Small. Oats So Small Bites are a new recipe for Quaker Oats sweet treat. Chewy bars infused with the Cadbury's chocolate, packaged in a paper version of the classic purple Cadbury's Bites packet, maintaining a healthy and naturally grown style of the product, as well as Cadbury's signature colours. Core benefits is that as a snack, the actual product are the bite-sized chewy bars. The augmented product is the satisfaction warranty, backed by the brands of Quaker and Cadbury's. There's prize opportunities and it can be eaten on the go. The perceived product is tasty, easy and simple. Quaker, as recently as 2018, launched a campaign promoting healthy eating options. And we plan to implement attributes on packing such as low and no added sugar, as Mintel reports that this is the most looked for attribute on packaging. It will be resealable, so it's optimised for eating on the go and keeping products fresh. It may begin as a specialty product with its health benefits, time-saving consumption and new recipe. However, this is due to become the norm, as we can expect competitors to quickly copy the product, making it a convenience product that will be frequently purchased with minimum effort. In terms of price, we've been opting for the penetration and psychological pricing strategies in UK and Europe, pricing the product at around 99p to £1.50. As this is within the range of the original Bites product line, perceived at £1 to £1.50. Maybe also offering the 50p when you buy another pack of the Bites product line to instill that initial want to purchase the product. In the US, as time moves on, if the product is perceived well, we will be using premium pricing strategy with the product cross subsidization and obesity rates rising in the US. This product would be very influential. In terms of place, as just covered, the initial launch in the UK, but expand to the US and European markets if the response is positive, above 20%, as variations offered, or express transition if viral with added price boosts. The current Bites product line is sold in the major UK stores such as Asda, Tesco, Tesco Extra, Sainsbury's and petrol stations. However, we want to expand into more places where healthy customers frequent, so leisure centres and university libraries. Quaker actually cut 175,000 kg of sugar in their product range last year, which is something we plan to build on with the Oats So Small product. The multi-channel distribution method of both retailers and wholesalers, which are both indirect methods to reach the loyal customers at more established stores and smaller independent stores who can't afford to buy them from Quaker and Cadbury's directly, covering a range of customers. With promotion, by attention, interest, desire and action, we aim to attract attention initially through focusing our advertisement on being a healthy sweet treat, using both key branding identities such as the purple colours of Cadbury's and the Quaker mascot. We want to create a buzz for advertisement and new collaboration with the health benefits, the time saving and being a filling treat, with a familiar sweet taste to top it off. The high quality ingredients, health benefits, built packaging will all subconsciously put the product's desirability above the rest when presented in store. To act on the desire, we would include the psychological price on the packaging, as well as additional information about health benefits such as low sugars and fats.
As a conclusion, we can say that our product aims to target those with busy lifestyle who want a nutritious yet tasty breakfast snack to consume. Co-branding with Cadbury is beneficial in that it is a well-known company and it would lead to an increase of brand loyalty to Quaker Oats too. It also gives Quaker Oats access to a younger market through Cadbury customers. Thus, it will help to increase our market revenue share. Both brands will continue to grow over the years, and this collaboration will help to extend each company's product portfolio. Here are our references, and thank you for watching.